Announcer Stephen Taloris suing his ex-wife Katie Cormier for damages to his home from her incomplete renovations. Greater than Judge Judy, Mr. Taylor, you and Miss Cormier's to be married. Yes, greater than Judge Judy, and you have a children together. How many? Do you have two? Greater than Judge Judy. How old are they? 8 and 11. Greater than Judge Judy. You're divorced, she's remarried. How long have you been divorced? Almost 3 years. Greater than Judge Judy in the divorce. You've got the marital home, greater than, yes. Greater than Judge Judy and you split custody of the children. Yes, greater than Judge Judy. There came a time when you were going to sell the marital home. You had moved out already. I had moved out, and yes, greater than Judge Judy, where did you move to? I moved in with my fiancé into her home. Greater than in what month and year did you vacate the marital home? I moved out a few months bare. That probably June 2018. Greater than Judge Judy and... Did you put the house up for sale? I had not yet. Greater than Judge Judy. Had you been paying the mortgage? That's a yes or a no. Greater than no, not at that time. Greater than Judge Judy. The mortgage was in just your name. Or the mortgage was a joint mortgage. It was initially a joint mortgage. Greater than Judge Judy. Well, after the divorce, did that change? Or was it always a joint responsibility? It was still in both of our names at that time. Yes, greater than Judge Judy. So your former wife was as responsible for any deficit if the home went into foreclosure as you were? No. She filed for bankruptcy right after the marriage. Greater than Judge Judy. So she was relieved of the mortgage. Yes, Your Honor. Greater than Judge Judy. Okay. I'm going to get all this so you hadn't paid the mortgage since June of 2018. And the house was in foreclosure. Greater than it was Hedetaward foreclosure. It's still not. It's up for sale right now. Greater than Your Honor. Actually, he has not been paying the mortgage since September of 2017. Greater than, does that sound more like it, Mr. Taylor? No, that does not sound like it. Greater than Judge Judy. Whatever it is, you own a home, greater than, if you'd like to see. I have foreclosure documents. Greater than Judge Judy, she. Just a minute. Whatever it is, you own a home, and for well over a year. You hadn't paid the mortgage on the house, so that the bank got stiffed, and she declared bankruptcy. So she got out from under. And what you discussed between two of you at some point was that she would like to buy back the marital home. And she was going to get a loan to bring the home up to date on its back mortgage payments and perhaps back taxes. And you allowed both and her husband to go into the house to start to do whatever novations they wanted to do, greater than I allowed them access. So that they could get measurements and plan for what they were going to do to the house. Greater than Judge Judy. Whatever. Doesn't make any difference as far as I'm concerned. You had very little interest in that house because you had stopped paying the mortgage and was stiffing the bank. Greater than I was choosing to use me money elsewhere. Greater than Judge Judy. That's really nice. Greater than Judge Judy, you know. I don't find that attractive because you moved in with your fiancé into her house. So I don't know if you're contributing to her house, doesn't make any difference. But the bank got stiff at Becco's. You chose to put your money elsewhere. When was the last time you made a mortgage payment? It was in greater than Judge Judy, June of 2018. Maybe I think that might bear on the correct time. I paid up, so I was caught up then. About greater than Judge Judy, June 2018. Is that what you're telling me? Yes, Your Honor. Greater than Judge Judy. So this is what your lawsuit is about. You said that there was an agreement that they would go in and take some measurements, and then your former wife couldn't get a mortgage on her own because she had filed for bankruptcy after the divorce. I don't know a Booth's new husband. But what they wanted you to do, according to you, was to cause for a mortgage for them? Greater than yes. Greater than Judge Judy. I don't know why anybody would give you an othermitage since you hadn't been paying your old mortgage. So that sounds kind of stupid. Greater than not quite correct? Greater than Judge Judy. I'm not speaking to you. Greater than. Okay, sorry. Greater than Judge Judy. And then his name. The new husband's name was also a quitclaim deed that they wanted you to sign, correct? That's correct. Greater than Judge Judy. So now you sath it. They went into the house and they did all kinds of renovation shat. You had to fix up because it. House is back on the market. Greater than they removed all the carpet. Yes. Greater than Judge Judy? Yes. Greater than I wouldn't call thought renovations, but that's what they did. Greater than Judge Judy. Yeah, Mr. Taylor. Your case is dismissed. We're done. You pay up your mortgage. Goodbye.